How far do you want to go?
Wherever
Like
the
compared
bus
to Texas,
takes.
there's nothing.
Yeah.
A day.
Yeah. Where else is worth going to?
What's that place in Brighton? Or?
New
New Brighton.
Brighton,
Yeah, so that's just
something.
sort of the far end over there.
Yeah.
That's probably only a 20-minute drive from here.
Okay.
But yeah, Akaroa is very nice. Where else was going to?
I think we went to Lyttelton. I think that's when our girl told us to go to that Akara.
Did
Because
you?
it's just beyond New Brighton, or just very close to it.
No, it's the other way.
Other way.
Yeah, that would probably be that if you wanted to do a day trip, that would be my recommendation.
Okay.
Okay.
Otherwise, what else is sort of not too far away?
We just get on the bus.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Take us somewhere. Surprise.
Yeah.
How long are you here for?
Just another 1 week.
Another
We've been here a
We've been
week.
here a week.
Oh, nice.
So we thought it would be cheaper for us to get, so we got an annual pass for the bus, for the tram and the gondola, so we could go as often as we wanted.
Oh, good.
That way it's easier, because if you just get a day pass, then you're stuck. So we just thought it would be cheaper for us just to get the annual pass, and we can go on and off the tram whenever we want. So
Nice.
So he's doing well.
yeah.
He likes
Do
it.
you like this?
Was this fun?
Let me think about that.
I don't know.
He's a bit precious today.
Yeah. Is
Oh,
it two?
look, there's sheep up here as well.
Yeah.
This one?
Sheep.
Oh yeah.
Sheep will grace anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, even as steep as this.
Yeah.
And back home to Texas after here, or are you going elsewhere?
Back to Texas. So we're enjoying the hills while we can.
Yeah. And then we plan to go somewhere later on in the year.
Nice. Where are you gonna go?
Well, we don't know. We might just go home
Scotland.
to Scotland.
Do you go back much?
Usually once a year.
Oh, right. Oh, it's
We used to go back more often. You know, my mother, she was there, but she's passed now.
Yeah.
So it's the need to go back. It's not there. Still got family.
Yeah.
We go back to see, and it's fun.
Yeah.
So, but we've got that we're going to be doing, and a couple other things.
Yeah.
Go up to Alaska.
Oh, cool.
You know, that's the next thing on the agenda.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. The thing is that you know, as I was telling somebody the other day, you know, when you live in a country, your home country, you really don't tour it.
No, you don't. Yeah.
So you don't really get to experience it. And so what we try to do when we go home is to go to places that we've never really been to.
Yeah. That's a good thing to do.
And one of the things that we'd like to do is called island hopping. So what that is there's a lot of islands around the coast of Scotland.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And you you get on a boat, get to one, and then jump on a boat, get to the other one, and then it's all the different things. So I'm quite actually looking forward to that.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's going to be cold.
I bet it will. Yeah.
Oh, is there a road up here as well?
Yeah, there is, but it's closed to vehicles. I can't know. There's a stretch which is closed to vehicles after this bit, as you can see, is not in fantastic condition. So there's a wee gate probably maybe around one of those corners up there, and same there. So cyclists and pedestrians and walkers can use it, but it's shut off. But and then there's another section further down which is open again.
This is the kind of roads that we used to have in Scotland around the
Yeah.
two-way
ones,
and they'd have big lorries, big articulated lorries coming up, especially if you were going round the loch side.
Yeah.
And then you'd be coming up and you'd be in your car and there'd be these big articulated lorries coming up and you're thinking,
how am I going to get past this?
But they get past it and they run up these roads, don't they?
Yeah.
As when we were in Colorado one year, we went up Pikes Peak, which is a mountain, is about 1,400 feet.
Oh wow.
14.
Yeah, so there's a road. It used to be that you could drive all the way up, but now you actually have to have a special ticket to go up all the way. So you got half the way, and then the bus here the rest of the way. But it was that funny. We had just been up there, and we came down
about 2 miles. We went up about 3 miles an hour, and we came down about 2 miles an hour. Because that was fast enough.
Yeah.
But the next day there was an international rally with cars, and they were going up there at 80 and 90.
We were looking at it. Okay, so today we went on the Gondola, which is just before you get to Lyttelton, and as you can see, the view is absolutely gorgeous. So that is Christchurch to my left, and the beach on our right ahead. It is absolutely stunning. It's quite high up. Okay, as you see to the left, there's the actual gondola that actually brings you up, and there'll be a car coming up here in a second. That's where we came, but it's a stunning place. We're up here with our short sleeves. We might actually have to put our jackets on in a couple of minutes.
Quite cold.
Yep. It's absolutely stunning. So we were actually, yeah, and we were actually told that Christchurch was actually built on a swampland. So as you can actually see on the right, and as Gordon brings the camera, all the sea and the actual little estuaries that are still there. So lovely.
Yeah, in the distance you can see the new stadium.
Yeah.
That's where our hotel's in.
Right near that. But not even a 2-minute walk from that stadium.
It's about 200 yards.
The beach looks lovely, but it's probably not the day to go in swimming. However, it might be a lot less windy down there.
And the mountains in the background, that's actually the Puketeraki
Range.
of mountains. You know, I know that because I'm excellent at geography. And these ponds that you see just at that inlet, that's actually the oxidation ponds called. How do I know that? Because I'm good at geography. And then over here, just at the coastline over here, is South Light Spit. Okay, and we'll be probably going out there under the South Brighton.
Yeah.
And in the distance you'll see the Bloody Cold Ocean. That's what it's called. It's actually called the Bloody Cold Ocean. And it's called that by me. Okay?
Right.
There's a whole bunch of people out there.
Oh, you're really low, yes. I don't walk there.
So we're up here at the top. Oh, so there was an Indian guy up there. So the wait to get your coffees is 15 to 20 minutes. So I left to talk to Gordon just because I didn't know if he wanted to wait that length of time. But in the meantime, there was this group of Indians, and this guy says he wanted 2 flat whites and something else. Doesn't matter what his order was. But the next thing came out of his mouth, the girl says, it'll be 15 to 20 minutes. And the guy says, well, why so long? Why did we have to wait so long for it? So I thought, it's kind of ignorant. You know, you could see they were busy. They'd just been rushed off their feet. There's only, there's one girl making coffee, one serving, and then there's one guy making, foods or heating up food, and then there's another one that's a runner. So there's only, a total of 4 of them up here. And this is a busy little kind of cafe at the top of the gondola. So I thought that was rather kind of inconsiderate of him. So anyway.
And this is a lamb pie, lamb and rosemary pie with the top of the gondola ride, and we're having a cappuccino, of course. And I thought we'd have some steak and rosemary, a lamb and rosemary pie. And here you see I've halved it into piping hot. Looks delicious. When half of it's for me, half of it's supposedly for Linda. And hopefully she'll not want it. Anyway, later. Oh, one thing else.
So we are at the top of where the gondola ride stops, and right in front of us is Lyttelton. It's panoramic view of Lyttelton. You can see all along the lake, and I think that's an ocean lake because there's ocean liners actually come in there, and people get bused to places like Lord of the Rings and different places like that.
The Lord of the Rings are called Mount Sunday.
Mount Sunday, correct.
We've knowing it as the place for the Rohan.
The Rohan. There you go. So it's absolutely gorgeous. And one of the things, what was it they said, that the reason for the kind of the pale blue type of seas that they have is due to shale that was coming down from the mountains, and it coloured the sea, so they're gorgeous. Okay. Right, you walk, I'm going to... Yeah. Yep.
I hope you catch them in the video.
Yeah, so we are at this gondola station is at 500 metres above sea level. And you can see the clouds rolling in.
Yeah, what's the name of this bay?
This is called Lyttelton Harbour, or Wakara Upu. What's that?
This is what the market was once.
Yes, yes.
Down there.
Yep, it's quite a quaint little town. And you can see the football pitch over there. Football, rugby, it's probably got multiple uses. And down to our right, you see people walking down the path. They're walking back down. I don't know, this is Crater Rim Walk. I see somebody over there.
Oh yeah, over there, see over there.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
Who was that couple's name?
John.
Sue?
And that's the bridle road. It used to be, that's how they used to get their stuff across with their pack animals. But I used to be able to go through it with cars, but now a lot of it's closed to cars because of the condition of the road. It's warm over here.
This is a good position to see the city laid out ahead of you. You know? So there's not many people coming up now.
Okay, we are now going back down on the gondola. It's quite an interesting view. I may have to go to the other side to get the real angle.
No, you don't, because there's no angle here, Linda.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And we're going down.
We're about 10 miles in the air at the moment.
Probably
Very, very high. Very, very, very high.
Not quite 10 miles, but we're up quite a distance. It's great. We're going down, but as you're going down, you can see all the city. The city of Christchurch. I'll just bring us over here, which is ahead of us, and then we'll swing it back to the sea and the oxygen. The oxygenated pools over there. There's a road that's actually down here that they used to actually be able to bring cars up, but it's in pretty disrepair, so this part of the road is closed. There is cars that still come up and down here, but they come up from a different, they bypass that part of the road.
So this actually, we got this gondola ride as part of the cost of our year pass for the tram.
For a tram.
There was the tram and gondola pass. We can go up and down this a dozen times a day, every day for a year. So it's actually quite good, and it's the kids would love it. The kids would absolutely enjoy this. Once you get to the top, the views are amazing. I hope some of the films come out. Some of the pictures, it's beautiful. We met a couple of English couples. And, one guy who's John and Sue or something from Hereford. They seem to be all over the place. When he said one place we should visit is Namibia. And he showed us some pictures, and it was nice. It was somewhere I never thought of going to. And then we met another English couple who stay in Cyprus.
They live in Cyprus.
They're over here visiting, I think, their son. So that's it. Why are we stopping?
We're just going slow.
Why?
No reason. They've just probably stopped it up at the top to let people on and off. You know, these old people, they take their time getting on and off the gondola.
Why don't you kneel there?
Oh, this is off.
You've been picking up on this. Don't worry.
So
Lean forward.
I'm going to lean forward, something that my husband told me not to do initially, but now you can see the angle that we're going down. So Gordon will not be able to see this right now because we are sitting at the back of the gondola.
Oh, unfortunate for me.
But when we get down here and we're able to review the film, he is going to have a lovely time.
That'll be okay.
Yeah, because he'll be on the ground then.
Yeah.
But we're stopped.
Why are we stopping?
Because they're letting people on and off. There may be people
We
with
didn't stop
kids.
for us.
I know, but there may be people with kids, Gordon, getting off and on. But as you can see, it's actually quite a steep decline.
Decline.
Yeah, we're going down.
Incline.
We're going down.
Still called an incline.
Okay, an incline. We're having a a steep incline from the base where you get on the gondola, and we're on our way down. Oh, they have well, it's not air conditioning. It's I was thinking they had it's an open window, as they say, on the top, and it's lovely. Get a beautiful view of Christchurch and the surrounding areas. It's really a lovely place to be.
Yeah, on
We
the
have
way up.
thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, on the way up, we shared the gondola with a young man and his son. His son was 2 years old, and he was just taking his kid up to the top of the mountain. I think it was a Father's Day out with his kid, but he had said a couple of places we should go. You'll hear that on the tape of the ascending journey. But actually, we noticed when we coming into the bottom here, when we were waiting to get a cab, they seem to come in very fast, don't they?
Yeah.
And just when they get to the hut, they slow way down. So.
Lovely. I'm going to take these trees over here, see them over there, these green trees, beautiful.